What we do here is we use stem cells to make parts of the eye so that we can put them in to patients who are suffering from forms of blindness. So within the centre, we have the stem cell team, we have the people that do the animal work because we have to test them in a live situation to make sure that they're safe and that they're working properly. And we also have an immunology arm, which has to do with looking at the way that the body responds to the implant itself.
So the idea is that in age-related macular degeneration, certain cells in the retina at the back of the eye die, and over time this causes blindness. What we're trying to do is replace these cells so that they can survive and restore vision in the eye. And we're doing this by growing new retinal cells from stem cells. We're then going to take these cells, grow them onto a special membrane that's been developed here at Bond, and then when we put the cells onto the membrane, we're going to implant those into the back of the eye so that they will grow and then protect the rest of the retina and hopefully help restore vision.
I think about 200 million people worldwide suffer AMD, and in Australia about 1.5 million people, about 200,000 blind people as a result of AMD. So it's a significant disease. It's also one that we understand well in terms of the degenerative processes that give rise to vision loss. So it's one that we can target for stem cell therapy. Replacement of cells in the eye, particularly the cells that we're attempting to replace, is considered one of the more feasible stem cell therapies that can be done.
My mother was the most competent, bright woman ever. And then she slowly got macular. And it was horrific. Nearly everyone knows someone close to them with macular, but it's not talked about. They don't see the old person who now can't read, who can't watch TV, who can't find a number on their phone because they can't see, who can't garden, who can't crochet for their grandchildren. And yet, all my age group knows someone. And I think, it's a whole world out there that's not talked about.
Having more funding allows us to pull in resources that we don't have here and probably no lab has themselves. Those are the things that we need to take these next steps. In 5 years' time, where I see us being is actually at clinical trials. So being at clinical trials means now we've got teams of people working with us, especially the surgeons. We have hospitals involved, and through that we can show the government that we've got technology that works and that is actually making people's lives better, and that then opens the door for us to then treat as many people as we can.
It's just such important work. It's complicated, it's expensive, and it's going to take us a while to get all this together. If you see this as a benefit in the future, if we can convince you of this, then it's a worthwhile thing to invest in.